Refreshing stories. My name is Hiroshi, and I work for a really terrible company that doesn't take good care of its employees. It's a toxic workplace. The CEO of our company likes to harass his employees and doesn't treat us with any kindness. He yells at us for things that are beyond our control and not our fault. He makes us work overtime and come in on the weekends but doesn't pay us for the extra work. He makes many irresponsible statements and doesn't follow through. And when there are issues as a result, he makes us take responsibility for them. Motomura?
Yes, sir?
I'm transferring you to our branch in Tochigi from next month.
Tochigi? That's like 2 hours from where I live now.
I know that. That's why I rented out a place for you to live in Tochigi, so that you don't have a long commute to work.
I see. Thank you so much, sir.
Here's the lease agreement of your new place.
Do you expect me to pay the rent myself? I can't afford to pay the rent for 2 separate properties, sir.
Well, I went to the trouble of finding you a place to live, so the least you can do is offer to pay the rent.
This is outrageous! It's a really big house and the rent is expensive.
You should be happy that you have a spacious house all to yourself. If you don't want to move, I can just fire you. You know that?
No, there's no need to do that. I'll move to Tochigi just like you want me to.
Why would our CEO send Motomura to Tochigi out of the blue?
Please don't say anything to anyone, but our CEO is being bribed by a real estate company and he's forcing our employees to rent or buy properties that aren't selling well.
What? That's ludicrous!
I know that I shouldn't be saying this, but I'm glad that it wasn't me.
I would never agree to live in a home that the CEO chose for me. A few months later,
I was really reluctant to move to Tochigi, but now that I've been living here for a few months, it's not so bad after all. And I'm lucky because I get to be far away from the CEO, and he can't order me around if I'm nowhere near the head office. I still receive the same salary as when I was in Tokyo, but I work much less here. Life in Tochigi is so much better.
Motomura? I need you back in Tokyo again.
What? I just got settled here. I'm starting to enjoy my life here.
Well, our office in Tokyo is busy and we need you to come back. That's an order.
But you told me a few months ago that you didn't need me in Tokyo anymore.
If you don't want to lose your job, you better do as I say. You have 1 week to move back to Tokyo.
1 week? That's such short notice. How am I supposed to find a new place to live in such a short period of time?
That's not my problem. Now get ready to move.
Excuse me, sir. It's going to cost a lot of money for Motomura to move back to Tokyo.
But we need him back in Tokyo, and that's that. Stop complaining to me, Hiroshi.
I'm not complaining. Moving can be really expensive. You need to understand that.
That's Motomura's problem, not mine. Can you get out of my office? I don't have the time to talk to you. I'm busy.
What the hell? Because of the CEO's ridiculous requests, Motomura was forced to move out of his house in Tochigi and return to Tokyo. I was starting to like my new life in Tochigi. I didn't want to move back to Tokyo. Cheer up, Motomura. That's easy for you to say. You didn't have to move twice in a matter of a few months. You have a point. If you really want me to be happy, you can help me by paying for some of my moving costs. Sorry, I can't do that, buddy. Then I'm not going to cheer up, so you can just leave me alone now.
Yo, Hirose, get your ass over here!
Yes, sir.
Hurry up!
By the way, my name is Hiroshi, not Hirose.
I didn't ask for you, Hiroshi! I said Hirose!
Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Is something the matter?
What did you do with the documents that I showed you earlier? You better not have discarded them!
I didn't take them, sir. I don't know where they went.
Don't make any excuses. I know that you took them. Who else would be stupid enough to lose those documents?
I'm not sure, but it wasn't me, sir.
Wrong answer. I don't know why I hired an imbecile like you. This is not school. You work here. You don't get to make any mistakes. I'm so fed up with you. Crying isn't going to make this any better. You better find the documents and put them on my desk by 3 p.m. I'm warning you.
I'm sorry, but I'm in the middle of working on an urgent task.
Well, I'm telling you that finding the documents is the most important thing to do now. Gosh, she's so useless. Why do I hire these stupid people?
Sir, are these the documents that you were looking for?
Yes, they are. Thank you so much, Kayaba. You're the best. If only my other employees were hardworking and talented like you.
I saw you put the documents on your desk chair earlier.
Is that so? Hey, Hiroshi!
Is the CEO calling me this time?
Hiroshi, get over here!
Oh, I didn't realize that you were calling me, sir. What can I do for you?
Who else would I be calling? You're an idiot, you know that?
I'm in awe of the amount of vocabulary that you know.
Ask Hirose to come over here. Where is she when I need her? She's so useless.
The CEO wasn't making any sense to me. Hirose, where are you?
The CEO wants to see you! Kayabe, please accompany me to my client meeting. Having you by my side makes me so happy.
Me? Okay.
You're the only one that I can rely on in this company. Everyone else sucks. Because our CEO was completely reckless, our company was not able to operate properly. Hirose works in our finance department, and she tells me that our CEO bought a car for his family using the company's money. He wasn't a decent man. I'm off to a client meeting. Hiroshi, I can see that you have some time on your hands. I'm off to a meeting, which makes me busy. Well, I need you to stay in the office and take care of something else. You're not making any sense to me. I have an appointment with a client. I can't not show up. That would be completely unprofessional of me. Well, as of today, you no longer work in sales. I'm transferring you to the operations department. That's an order. Go to your desk and start doing your job. Why do I need to change departments? I'm a really good salesperson, you know. Any decision I make is an important one, and you should just do as I tell you to. I think that you're crazy, and it doesn't make any sense to move me to another department. I'm going to ask Kayaba to be our new salesperson from today.
Hiroshi, I'm so sorry about this. This is all my fault.
I'm sorry, sir, but you're making a mistake. Kayaba was hired to do work in the operations department, and I was hired to be a salesperson. I'm your boss, and I make the decisions here. You have no say in this. I think that you're making a huge mistake. I can't believe that you're not allowing me to continue my job as a salesperson. This is unbelievable. What's your point? Does this mean that you're lowering my salary too? Of course. If you're not satisfied with your paycheck, I suggest that you get a second job as an Uber driver. I'm not here to worry about your finances or make sure that you have enough money to get by. My job is to make money for my company. I don't have the time to be worrying about you. I'm so pissed off! There were so many other ridiculous episodes with our CEO. I was getting sick and tired of working in such a toxic workplace. It didn't help that we were all forced to stay late every night to get the work done, and our CEO never paid us for the overtime. We were all exhausted and didn't have the energy to look for new jobs. But one day, Hirose found something that was going to change our lives.
What's going on here?
Is something wrong, Hirose?
There are some sales numbers recorded here, but when you check against the inventory, we never sold anything to our customers. It just doesn't make any sense.
This must be some sort of mistake then.
Actually, I think that our CEO has some questionable business dealings with some of his clients.
And I'm assuming that our CEO is bribing his clients so that they don't go to the police about it.
Yes, that makes sense. I'm sure that this is what he's doing.
I can't go on like this anymore. I'd rather be in jail than continue to work for this shitty company. Our boss has no respect for the hard work that we do every day.
You're right. We have to do something. Let's come up with a plan to get rid of the CEO.
Is that even possible?
Actually, I'd been thinking about how to get rid of the evil CEO for a long time now, and my plan for revenge was a pretty good one. We were going to form a labor union and file a formal petition towards the company. In that way, our CEO wouldn't be able to deny us of our rights. I gathered the other employees of the company to form a labor union without the CEO finding out about it. We were now ready to fight for our rights. Sir, we are the newly formed labor union, White Union. We have filed an official petition against your company. What the hell? When were you able to form a new labor union? You can review the details of our petition here. If I were you, I'd listen to our requests. You wouldn't want this to become bigger than it already is. You're unbelievable, you know that? Fine. I'll listen to your requests. Are you happy now? We presented the CEO with proof of his harassment and wrongdoings, so that he couldn't deny the facts.
I'm here to work. I'd like you to stop treating me like I'm a fashion accessory or something. Please stop yelling at me for things that are beyond my control or not my fault. And don't force me to do unreasonable tasks that are clearly not in my job description.
I want you to pay me back the money that it cost me to move to Tochigi and back!
We expect you to take responsibility for all the trouble that you have caused us. And there's more. You need to pay us for all the overtime that we did without payment. You need to stop doing dishonest business and deliver the products to the clients who paid us. And you can't make irresponsible requests to your employees. You need to put our well-being first. How can you expect me to answer all these requests at once? You're being very unreasonable here. Our final request to you is that you resign from the company. Your management style isn't good for the company. What if I say no? Well, you don't have a choice in the matter. But I don't want to resign! then we're going to have to file a criminal complaint against you. There's no need for that. I'll accept all of your requests. So you admit that this is all your fault then? Yes, I do. This was all my fault. I still can't decide whether to resign or not, but please don't file a criminal complaint. This isn't over yet. We were serious when we said that we weren't going to put up with your outrageous management style any longer. Of course, the best improvement that the CEO could make for us was to create a desirable working environment, but we didn't expect him to be able to do such a thing. Our petition was focused on whether the CEO would resign or be sent to jail. A few days later, the CEO returned to the office and brought someone with him to help him with the current situation.
My name is Kanata Tanaka, and I'm the CEO's lawyer.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Tanaka. My lawyer is going to help me resolve the messy situation that you created for me.
I admit that what the CEO did was wrong, but there's no need for him to resign because of it.
But the CEO forced us to work overtime and never paid us for it.
I will make sure that your CEO pays all of you for the overtime that you've done up until now. Now that he's making amends, there's no reason for you to ask him to resign. Am I right?
So, are we all happy now? Let's work together to make this a fun workplace.
We thought that we no longer have to work under the CEO. I'm kind of disappointed.
So, after filing a petition, the CEO promised to make the workplace a better place for us all. We received payments for the overtime that we did in the past, and although it was a lot of money for the CEO, he was able to remain at the company. As we had predicted, it wasn't easy for the CEO to change his personality altogether. Hirose, I'm moving you out of the finance department.
Why would you do that? I'm really good at this job.
It's a decision that I made as the head of the company. I'm going to ask you to be my personal assistant from now on, and help me with whatever I may need.
I see. I'm so honored. Thank you.
Hey, Hiroshi! I've decided to outsource all of our sales activities. I'm going to hire a professional sales team to do your job. What does that mean for me? It means that you're fired. You're not a good salesperson. I don't need you at my company. I see. Thank you for being honest with me. No hard feelings, okay? Sure. Well, I'm leaving now since it seems that I'm no longer needed here. Goodbye. He took that better than I expected. Well, he deserved it. He should have never filed that petition against me. As for my lovely Kayaba, would you be so kind enough to accompany me to the kitchen space?
You're totally grossing me out now. I say no to accompanying you.
How is that possible? Don't you think that I look cute in my striped suit?
No, I don't. You're creepy.
As you can see, the CEO hadn't changed at all and continued to harass us with his old ways. I was fired, probably as punishment for starting a labor union, but the CEO failed to realize that he was being played. The following morning, the CEO came to work and finally saw what we had been up to. So, today's another busy day for me. Why is the office empty? Where did everyone go? Hirose? Kayaba? Where are you guys? Where are you hiding? The office was completely deserted. There was no one to be seen. I can't get in touch with any of my employees. What am I going to do? I can't do all the work by myself. There are a few deadlines that need to be met, and also some client meetings. Somebody come and help me, please! When the CEO went into his office, he saw that each employee had placed their letters of resignation on his desk. After we had received payment for the overtime that we did in the past, we decided that we would all hand in our resignation letters at the same time so that the CEO would understand what it would be like to work without our help. The CEO went into a complete panic and didn't know what to do. Why did you all leave me? I can't do this on my own! I need your help! What should I do? All my employees left me! They all resigned at the same time!
If they've resigned, there's nothing you can do to stop them.
You're useless! What did I hire you for? Oh, it's Kayaba. She's the only one I can rely on.
Hello?
Hello, Kayaba. I'm so happy to hear your voice. I miss you so much. Did you miss me too? Let's put everything behind us and start over. You don't need to do any work. I just need you by my side, so please come see me as soon as you can. I'll be waiting for you at the office.
What is wrong with you? There's no way that I'm ever going back to that dreadful office. What you did to us is unforgivable.
I know that you're a sweet girl. You can forgive me, can't you?
I just called to let you know that I filed a criminal complaint against you.
What? But we agreed the other day that you guys wouldn't do that to me, remember?
Yes, I remember. The labor union came to that decision. I filed a criminal complaint as an individual.
I'll apologize as many times as you need me to, so please forgive me!
I'm not going to accept some cheap apology from you. I know that you don't even mean it.
Kayaba appears to be the most calm out of all the employees. But if you make her angry, she's probably the scariest one to deal with. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. And if you have time, please check out our other videos as well. Alright then, see you next time. Bye.